Ever get that feeling like a tiny spider can just make you rethink that whole fear is all in your head thing?
Right.
Because you clearly see the symbolism, right, in these eight-legged architects. And this article you sent, well, it's diving deep into all those spiritual meanings. Like, get ready for some serious aha moments. You ready?
I am. It is fascinating, how cultures around the world, they've built up all this symbolism, this really rich symbolism around these creatures that, well, some might find a bit creepy.
It's true though, right? Okay, so this article, it starts off strong, talking about spiders as these master creators. Like they spin their destiny with every thread, you know? What do you think that really means? It can't just be about admiring a pretty web,
Like,
right?
it's so much deeper than that. I think it's that ability, the spider's ability to create something so intricate, so purposeful. It really resonates with us, with that very human desire to kind of shape our own lives. It's a powerful reminder. We're not just passive bystanders, right? We're out there making choices, taking actions, and those are the threads that weave the, what do you call it, the tapestry of our lives.
That is such a powerful image. So if our lives are like these webs, what kind of threads do you see yourself like spinning right now? And where do you think they might lead?
Hmm.
I can tell you, I am personally trying to weave in a very important thread of adventure.
Good for you.
And maybe, just maybe, one labeled delicious snacks, priorities.
Of course.
But back to the spiders. The article, it also talks about their patience, right? I mean, they really take their time with those webs.
They do. And in a world obsessed with instant gratification, the spider really, it reminds us that some things, well, they just take time. It's a powerful spiritual lesson,
Yeah.
about trusting the process, even when it feels slow.
Hmm.
Like steady effort, if you combine that with unwavering patience, you can create something truly extraordinary.
I never thought about it like that, but it makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Because just like that web, right, it might seem delicate, but it's actually incredibly strong,
Mm,
resilient,
yeah,
and it's got that beautiful symmetry, which the article says also has a deeper meaning. Am I right?
absolutely. The symmetry of the web, it's a powerful symbol of balance. It reminds us that we're always, we're constantly juggling different parts of ourselves, like
Yeah.
work and rest,
Right.
logic and intuition, that kind of thing, giving and receiving, all of it.
So true. It really makes you think about where the balance is in your own life.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be honest, I could definitely use a little more rest in my.
Yeah, yeah.
But the article, it doesn't stop there. It also talks about how even our fear of spiders, which,
Hmm.
I get it. It has a deeper meaning too. Something about like facing our inner demons. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's true. Those, or the eight-legged creatures, they can definitely trigger some pretty primal fear in us. But the interesting thing is what that fear might actually represent. Often, it's like what we fear on the outside, it's really just mirroring these inner struggles,
Yeah.
anxieties we haven't really dealt with.
Oh, wow. So you're saying that fight or flight response to a spider, it might be a message to actually face something within ourselves.
Exactly.
That is deep.
It is. It's like the spider's presence, almost like a nudge, right? To
Sure.
confront those shadowy corners of our own psyche. It's like they're urging us to embrace growth
Right.
on the other side of fear. And speaking of facing things head on, this article, it also links spiders to feminine energy and creation. I feel like we're seeing a bit of a theme here.
Totally. It's not just about spinning webs out there in the physical world, is it? It's
Mhm.
about tapping into that intuitive creative force that, we all have inside of us.
Absolutely. With a lot of cultures, they actually associate spiders with
Yeah.
these goddesses, right? Goddesses of creation, fertility, fate. And they embody this really powerful feminine energy that, well, it nurtures, it weaves, it brings forth life. And I don't just mean in, the literal sense,
Hmm.
but in our creative endeavors, our personal journeys.
It's amazing, right? Something that we literally might shoo away. Like it actually holds this huge amount of symbolic power. But get this, okay? The article, it takes things even further. It says that spiders, they might also be messengers, like messengers from beyond the veil. All right, now we're getting a little spooky. What do you think about that?
Well, spooky might not be the right word, but
Yeah.
but it is true. In many cultures, they see spiders as these mystical beings.
Right.
They weave between what we can see and what we can't.
Yeah.
Very much like our intuition or those gut feelings we get.
Oh,
Those things we can't always explain.
so that spider, like just, I don't know, scurrying across your path, that could be a sign to maybe pay attention to that inner voice we have, those intuitive whispers we usually just ignore.
It's definitely possible. Some traditions actually believe that spiders, they carry messages, right? Messages
Yeah.
from our ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even the divine.
Wow.
So yeah, running into a spider, it really could be this little nudge, right? To
Yeah.
tune in, be a little more open to receiving guidance, even if it's coming from those unseen realms.
It's like they're, I don't know, carrying these little cosmic telegrams. Like,
Yeah.
hey, listen to your gut.
Yeah.
Who knew,
Uh,
right? But, it doesn't even stop there. This article, it also connects these spiders to, like, manifestation, our own destinies, even. What do you think about that connection?
It's a really fascinating concept when you think about it. The spider with its web and how it radiates outward, it becomes this powerful symbol, right?
Hmm.
Of how our choices, even our actions, our intentions, they all have these ripple effects. They shape the reality we experience.
Mhm.
It's like a visual representation of manifestation when you
Yeah.
think about it.
So we're each at the center of our own web then, and we're
Right.
spinning those threads of destiny with every choice we make.
Yeah. And the thing is, we're not just, these passive recipients of fate. The spider, it reminds us that we're active participants.
Yeah.
We're creating our own realities.
Yeah.
We have the power, we really do, to manifest those desires. We can attract what we want just by aligning, I think, our thoughts, our actions, even our beliefs with it.
I'm kind of blown away by all this. Like, who knew that a deep dive into spider symbolism could be so empowering?
I know. It's wild.
We went from being, maybe a little afraid of them to seeing them as these symbols of creativity and patience and balance, feminine power, spiritual messengers, even masters of manifestation. I feel like this article has completely changed my perspective.
It really makes you think, huh? I think it's a testament to the power of curiosity. Just by digging a little deeper. Looking beyond the surface, we can uncover so much hidden wisdom, and it's all around us, even in the creatures that we might, typically avoid.
That is so true. This whole conversation, it's like a masterclass in looking at things with fresh eyes. So to our listeners, thank you. Thank you so much for taking us on this deep dive. It's been fascinating. And hey, next time you see a spider, just remember it might be a little reminder, like a little nudge to tap into that inner weaver, face those fears, and just trust in that intricate, ever unfolding tapestry of your own life.